Hello, and welcome back to Kuni 2, where we should be at the end. Last time, we made our way through I think it was the horned one? Big old bad, evil Kingmaker dude. And now, we're inside of him, weirdly, in some kinda memory, I think it was, of Dolaran, the big bad guy, who I would imagine we're about to confront. So yeah, without further ado, let's have a go and see exactly what's behind this door. So I'm not sure entirely how much more of the game is left.
Oh my!
In fact, we got a big long corridor. And yeah, Roland was having some issues last time. I'm curious how this goes. I'm hoping everything's all good. We'll need to see. Yeah, this place certainly seems evil. Yeah.
You have done well to make it so far.
That's enough, Dolaran!
This ceremony ends here and now.
It's all voice acting.
Does it
too.
indeed? You mean that you do not share my vision, Roland? A vision of a better world? A pity. I had hoped that you, of all people, would understand.
Roland!
What did you do to me?
Me? Why, nothing at all. You have the Horned One to thank for this. It means to protect you, for if harm comes to either one of us, it comes to the other also.
Okay, how's that?
You mean you and Roland are...
Yes, Leander. You see it now. See what others must be shown.
Is Dolaran the same as Roland? I mean, similar letters in their name. What's going on exactly here? Why is
Dolaran! You're... I'm
I'm
Do
confused.
you see? We are connected. We are the same. Defeat me, and you defeat yourself.
He is correct, I am afraid. There are those in your world whose souls are inextricably linked with the souls of those in this one. The more power he has gained, the stronger his effect on you has become. This proves the connection.
But how can this... What does it mean?
It means you face a dilemma, boy. You have no choice but to join me, Roland. You know it, deep in your heart.
Oh, I have a choice, all right. I always have a choice. I'm a president, a king. And from the day I took my throne, I knew that if it came to it, if it would help my people, I would gladly give my life.
No! What?
Yeah. You cannot just in
Besides,
prison.
If I
Dolaran?
can't kill you, you can't kill me either, right? If I die, you die.
Very true. Which is why, if you will not join me, I must banish you instead to a dimension where you will no longer be a danger to either of us.
Of course. I think I see now why I was brought here.
Please, enlighten us.
Your country, Allegoria, it was destroyed. And my country was destroyed too. You and I are the same. Two kings, with no kingdoms left to rule. So we were given a chance. One
I'm
last
surprised
chance
Nuke's
to
come
save our
back in
homes.
this. Why is the Nuke back?
But don't you see?
The kingdom the Horned One has given you, it's not really the place you once ruled. I'm going to make you see. I'm going to defeat the Horned One and remind you who you really are.
Who I really am. You think you know me? You know nothing!
Enlighten me.
It's the Horned One's influence, perhaps, has made this guy.
You will delay my plans no longer.
No, never mind. We're going straight into
I
battle.
will
Okay.
prevail.
I'll not lie. I'm not entirely prepared for this. That is looking bad. I need to heal. Oh dear. I kind of committed to a combo and it was not the right move, I don't think. This is fine though. I can get a few solve hits in every now and then. I'm hoping I had a bit better range than that. I did not. I need to use some relief on myself, some regular on Bracken. This is fine. We're managing. This is going well. I've got plenty of sword weight, I've got plenty of revives. We can do this. Most importantly, we got the Higgler, I believe, currently out and about. That's what matters the most, right? And plenty of damage in. But he's got a lot of damage to put out on us if he hits. Which, to be fair, he does slightly struggle to do. Bracken is gone. I did not expect her to get one shot. I thought she was full health. Good is mistaken. And bring her back full. There we go. Bracken is back. Give her a free leaf. Good health. Kill off some of the lost souls. There we are. There's even more coming in. Okay, that's fine. We're not too tough. We activate this fire Higgledy. Should do a good job against them. Yeah, there we go. They're all gone. That works out well. Oh, I thought he was stunned. I guess he was only stunned for a moment. We're gonna manage it. We're gonna manage. Ouch. Managing less than I would like to. So I'm too late for a heal. Yeah. That's fine. If I just use Angel Tier. I'm thinking now might be a good time for Sovereign Sweets. Everyone to full health. There we go. This is managing. What's he doing exactly? He told me to die and then he just kind of teleported away. It's very mean of him. Okay. We're managing. We're doing plenty of damage. Activate you. Hey Jack! Game is going well. Currently fighting who I believe is the final boss. He's doing a lot of damage though. My main fellow is currently dead, which is not exactly ideal.
Show me your power.
We're gonna be resurrecting him though with that Higgledy. That's good. Use a couple free leaves on you, one on Leander. We would like to change back. There we go. Bracken took a solid hit. Healer up. This is working out. This is gonna work out. Get the Higgledy Knight. We just die again. Lovely. It's very mean. This battle. This is so much damage. I didn't expect him to be a higher level than us. I think it's the biggest issue. Yeah, we're going to be Roland, activate you.
Hey.
exactly what this Higgledy God's done. Looks like it was a buff, however, which is certainly very nice. Just do a ranged attack. This is fine. Activate Fire Higgledies. Should do plenty of damage. Okay, we're now dead. Yeah, like, he's doing a lot. The thing is, I'm not allowed to grind. Like, grinding is not currently something on the table. This is the final fight, and I can't really back out of this area, I don't think. So we're just gonna have to keep pushing through it. So we're getting our damage out. We are getting damage out. My tail ends here, apparently. That's a shame to know. I thought our tail might end like a little further on, but nah, apparently it ends here, which is a shame. That is very nice. So here we go. We are now able to use our abilities as much as we want. A bit of distance, I think. Or don't, because he's just moved. This is not looking ideal for my friends or myself. He's a couple Soraway sweets. I think get Bracken a little bit more health.
Alright.
Dealt plenty of damage onto him. I've taken more damage than I would like. I'm gonna have to use a Sovereign Sorrowway if he'll heal me. But we're getting our damage out. Activate the Higgledy.
You cannot hope to win.
This is working out. This is working out. I'm gonna go over to ranged attacks just because I'm a little worried. Because he has a lot of damage. But thankfully, he's relatively easy to avoid if you can predict what he's doing and you're not stuck summoning a Higgledy. So be careful, this is entirely doable. Just keep a distance. This is fine, my friends are doing a bang up job at this. Keep whacking the fella. Down, that's mostly okay. Yep, because we've got our Dark Higgledy, we're going to be getting him back.
You cannot hope to win.
Oh, never mind. Roland's gone again. He didn't last long, did he? Where is he? He's up there. Okay. So we need to knock him out of the sky right now. Potentially we need to do that. We are fine. Looks like babies doing their first Dark Souls. Honestly, yeah. That's a pretty valid comparison. That is a very valid comparison. And go back to Roland. I do prefer fighting as Roland typically. I've played as him the whole game. Activates them. That was a bit painful, but we'll manage. I think just to be on the safe side, do a couple Soraways to heal. But there we go. See, that was fine. That was fine. We won. I am the real victor here. Okay, we're not voice acting anymore. Still, my powers are not sufficient. It seems I underestimated you. What's going on here? Is that good that all of his fires have gone out?
Forward!
Yep, it's voice acting, that's fine. And there's a pretty climactic final fight out here by the looks of things. That seems like it's done with. All those souls that were gathered seem to be getting released.
Huh? What in the...
Is it over?
Horned One's eyes have closed, so presumably he's going back to his slumber, right? Transition from Zip. It sounds like the souls are returning. We did it! Only just perhaps, but we did it.
Tiny!
Mission flippin' accomplished. Not bad, Yola. Not bad at all. It's not over yet. We need to do something about the Horned One. If it's gone for good, nobody's safe. Yeah, that means probably figuring out what happens with you. Our objective currently is restore peace to the world. And I think we just have to give it a go, right?
You're finished, Dalaran. Your plan has failed.
He'll never rule the world. Never!
Rule the world? You have read too many fairy tales, boy. The world was never my prize.
What?
It was a beautiful place, my home. A realm of peace and prosperity. I was the king of Allegoria. A young man handed the crown too soon.
I should get the backstory to it. This is interesting.
None loved my realm more than I. But I was conceited, arrogant. Our kingmaker was a being known as Alessandra. In strengthening our bond, I committed the greatest of all sins. I fell in love. And love between king and kingmaker is an offense against the will of the gods. As punishment, she was cursed to spend the rest of her days in the guise of the Horned One and cast along with Allegoria into another dimension. And so, I vowed to bring her back. She and my beloved kingdom. I set out to acquire all the king's bonds of our world, that I might use their combined power to reawaken Alessandra.
How did you know that was even possible?
The guise of the Horned One, you said. I take it the creature we see is but an outer shell within which Alessandra lies trapped. If so, the strength of the king's bonds might serve to reach that which lies dormant deep within, to reconnect king and kingmaker, and free her of her prison.
It is as you say. If Alessandra can be revived, Allegoria may yet rise from the ashes. And I shall have regained my beloved and my kingdom both. Now you know
this is
what
a sensible enough motive for a villain. It took a long while for a game to explain what the motive was, but that adds up.
Roland, if my realm were to be restored, yours too might return. You would be reunited with your family, with your son. Surely you would join me if such an outcome were your reward.
He can't! He won't! Not that way! Just because you would do anything to bring a loved one back, it doesn't mean you should.
What is happening to me?
That horrible black stuff comes from the Horned One, you know. Dalaran by ears just been channeling it like. But it looks like it's finally
love
getting the
Lofty's
better of him.
voice.
That thought he was infected by it from the start.
I will restore them. I must. Alessandra! Allegoria! Both shall live again!
You'd really do that? You'd destroy whole countries, steal countless souls, just to get what you want? You think that's love? Then you don't deserve to love. And you sure as hell don't deserve to be a king.
You would defy me. You are me. We want the same thing. You wish to be reunited with those you love, just as I do.
No, it's not that simple.
My crimes will be more than outweighed by the revival of Allegoria, by the return of all that has been lost. Rise, beloved kingdom! Live again!
Is that him using the king bonds he's gathered then? Exactly is happening here. Like this doesn't entirely feel like it's bad. Doesn't really feel good either. I'm kind of confused.
Alessandra, my love, you are free at last!
I get a feeling that might not be Alessandra.
What is the meaning of this? You are not my Alissa!
Oh, that's concerning. Oh dear.
But
Okay, I don't know if this has gone well.
Lost, what will become of Allegoria? What will become of me?
Huh. Oh dear. I do not understand. That wasn't her?
No.
No. I sense the same darkness as before. I if it was merely the Horned One unleashed. Which begs the question, where is Alessandra? Never mind that, you idle brain swabs, you. What about that there tearing the very skies themselves, damn it all? You see how the edges were crumbling? Can't close it somehow, the whole world like, could be sucked inside. We need to close it. We need to beat that thing. You can fly us up there, Lofty. What are you saying, man? Of course I flippin' can. Come on, Evan. Let's get up there and give the old horny boy a piece of our minds. I suppose we have to go to all the trouble of restoring Morningstar. It'd be a shame not to use it. Morningstar? The very sword over which Alessandra and I swore a pact so long ago. Huh. Which might explain why it's the only thing that can penetrate the Horned One's defences. Alright everyone, come on. Let's take the Horned One to return peace to our world. Been very good and all, but how exactly is this gonna go? Also, I can't rotate the camera at all. I just want to have a look around. Before we go jumping up, let's have a quick chat to Dolan. Alissa, why? Yeah, he's not entirely sure. Yeah, let's go fight Fantasy Station, as you've put it. We're gonna stand a chance of beating the Horned One. You'll need to use Morningstar, you know. That sort of unity. Don't go rushing in like a pranny with some other weapon, whatever you do. But you know it already, ain't it? Right, you ready to do this? Just a moment, I'll make sure I've got it equipped. I think I've got it equipped on him. Because the feeling might be going over to him. Yeah, I've got Sword of Unity. That was what we did. So we're fine. We're fine, we can do this. 2 eyes. Aye, on the sick. Ain't they ready at all? I don't see you wield nothing but their sword unity. What, nothing but the sword? Hey Dragonborn, good to see you. Okay, so I need to get into the battle party, I think is what the issue is. Party, I think we can swap out Draken for Evan. Is that now you're not allowed to go to battle?
Boosh! Get in!
There we go. There we go. Yeah, here's Lofty giving us a ride. And there's a weird dragony form. It's definitely Lofty, I promise. It looks quite a bit different. It's a weird, like, Lisa Simpson looking fella. Lofty's fine with it, Ryan. I'm sure it's all good, right? Like, there's plenty of space on there.
Everybody alright?
I think so. Where are we?
I mean, it seems we're off your head now, at the very least. But this looks a little worrying. This is the orange one at this point.
Come on!
I mean, we can all hit him. I think Evan's sword does better, but we're all able to deal damage.
Come over by here when you get a chance, Seven Man. I've got a bit of love.
I need to be playing as Lofty, not Lofty, as Evan. It seems I might need to. If I play as Evan, yeah, now I can activate this. Let's be a little careful of what's going on.
I need your help!
But we can activate stuff here. I don't actually know how you play as Evan, so I'm just gonna go back to somebody else. I'm sure Evan could figure out how to beat the horned one. And I can partly help with this. I don't entirely know what that's about, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Let's get ourselves a Higgledy Knight. Never mind. Get timed out.
Take that!
You. There we go. Okay, I don't have any MP. The bar's slowly filling. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. So I'm to keep filling this up though for now. Whenever we get a chance, we fill up Lofty's gauge.
Make yourselves useful.
So it seems like get it to battle. That means it's important. Get on back. Lofty, you want to be like filled up with your gauge? Yes, you do. Is that just giving me the unlimited MP? Is that all this is doing? I think that is all that does. In which case, I don't really need to be doing that. I'll not lie. Like, it's nice, but it's not a requirement.
You should go no further.
Yeah, got plenty of damage out though, so that's nice. I'm not even gonna bother filling that gauge anymore. I'm just gonna go fight the guy. It's likely gonna be better damage. And if there's nothing else to do, I may as well. There is other stuff to be doing. Keep whacking him. I don't know what's going on entirely, but we can get our Higgledy Knight, and we'd be hard pressed not to. Gotta love a wee knight guy, or I guess actually rather quite big knight guy. Keep whacking this horned one. Activate. I was gonna say activate the Higgledy next to him, but apparently not. Fair enough. I mean, annoyingly, we don't seem to be able to knock the guy down, which I guess makes sense. He's a big bad, but it would be quite nice if I could. I won't lie. That over We're doing fine. We're really not taking much damage. It's going surprisingly well. But that makes me worried that there's like a second phase to the thing. We're fine though for now. Teleported away, damn it. He avoided my attack. And however, I was going to say I can activate the guy behind him, but I'm starting to think maybe he could. What exactly is he doing right now? Is he like giving himself a shield? Is that what's going on?
Brace yourself. I reckon things are about to get
Things are possibly about to get hairy, yes. But that's fine. We can make do. We need to block these stones. That felt maybe important. We then knocked him out of this phase though. It's a lot more damage on him.
Sorry.
I thought I could just shoot him. That didn't quite work. So we're so close to having him broken, but he's still got the attack off. He's been knocked down. Which, as much as I'd like to resurrect my friend, means you can get plenty of damage on him. So that gun beam was bigger there, but it's not about the size, you know? That's never been what matters. Alright, Jack?
Show me your power!
Assuming I should whack that thing over there. What exactly is this thing that I'm whacking? I mean, back off slightly. But we do want to beat it up. There we go. Beat that thing up. What has that done for me? Very little as far as I can tell. Ah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Evans seems to be holding strong. Big old pillars of earth. That did a good job. The thing is, I do quite like Leander as well. Like, I'm happy to play with Leander, honestly. He's no bad. I mean, I'm not particularly great, but Leander's fine. My biggest worry here is the fact this guy's level 72, and I'm very much not. Like, I feel he's not as hard as he should be, considering the level gap. But he's definitely a lot higher level than I am. Zap him the lightning items. Seems to do a mostly alright job. Activate the Hailbees. And we need to be able to avoid this, which... yeah, that seems completely avoidable, that's fine. Cast a bunch of ranged magic. There we go. Just slap him with those weird dark tentacle things. This is going well. Activate the fire Higgledies, they're always nice to have. I mean, this is going relatively well, aside from the fact we've not been able to resurrect our friend yet, which, having just said that, he has now been resurrected. There we go. I was waiting for the 3 resurrects to happen. Where are you, Roland? There you are. We're back to my main guy. Just keep whacking him. Plenty of damage, we've just been buffed, which is very nice to have. I should very much heal myself, there we go. This guy's going fine, he's about half health. Avoid this, there we are. And just keep whacking him. Get Higgledy Knight. Higgledy Knight has never done me wrong. There we go. He's going about to try and do Lofty's weird activation thing. But I've decided against it. It's actually a little more worrying to get done than I thought. Yeah, we can just summon that big orb that explodes on top of me. I don't know if I want this to stop. Rolled at the wrong time, but we're still alive. We got healing. Fine, just keep getting up to him. I mean, we are steadily getting through his health. It's going to take a long while, but we are steadily getting there. Just make sure we're all mostly healed up. It's a little annoying we can't knock him down. He can be stunned. Occasionally. Still not entirely sure how you dodge that attack. I thought my timings were correct the last couple of times. Apparently not. Just keep whacking him. He's got his shield up, but not for long. Activate Hegel Race. I'm trying to hit him, but I don't entirely know where I am and where he is. I think we found him though. I mean, it's not much damage, you're right. But we are doing damage. Can't deny there's damage being done. Actually, these fellas, they're typically quite good. I just want to focus on dodging this. Leander very much did not dodge it. I think this is a Sora Sweet. At least one of them. Just to make sure we're in decent kind of states. I think we're getting good damage on him. I'm just a little worried about entirely what's being done. We got zapped. You know, I think this is a sovereign sweet time. Get everyone to full health. Maybe she'd be getting up to it. There we are. This is all good. Getting plenty of damage in. Why can I not use any skills? Just not have stuff currently.
No, Evan!
I'm not like, I feel I shouldn't have been hit by that. I don't know why that killed me. That was a bit mean. Okay, fair enough. Activate the lightning, which got a good amount of damage about the place. Keep beating up these crystals because they're a pain. I'm going to go back to Roland. Here we are. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Even if we are a little lower on health than I'd like. We are alright. I'm completely forgetting what button I need to do to jump though, and that's really throwing me off. How do you jump? It is B. I was doing that. Why did that not work a second ago? So I want to jump so I can mark those guys properly by melee attacks. There we go. We need to avoid this. Go. Evan ran into it after it was being fired, so good on you, Evan. Zap him, does plenty of damage. We're doing things. That is the dark type ones. Okay, apparently that's all of us dead. That's a bit of a shame. I guess we need to do that all again. I thought we were doing fine. I was about to just resurrect Roland and then do another heal. We can skip this.
I'll do my best.
We know what we're doing now, though. We know what this guy's about. We can beat him. This is fine. I'm happy enough dying once. It is the final boss after all. And he is like 10 levels ahead of me almost. It's that attack there keeps getting you. I don't know entirely what the tell is, 'cause I can't see the upper half of his body.
Need a little help here.
I'm assuming there's some kind of a tell, so you know how to avoid it. Keep beating him up, though. This is fine. Plenty of damage in. When he does that thing where he slams down, you just back away. Is that what we need to do? I'm not sure. So it kind of works there, but I don't know if you can dodge through it and use iframes to your advantage. Like, I'm not entirely sure, because you do get iframes when dodging. And I have extended those iframes as much as they're allowed to. So I'm a little unsure. However, we seem to be doing fine. Like, this attempt is going better now that I know his moveset. Activate you. I want the Higgledy God to maybe give us a buff if possible. That is then doing a lightning strike. Not quite what I was after. I don't know if it actually hits him at all, but oh well. Back away from that. No, we don't. He seems to be careful whenever he's doing his big slam attack. And being very cautious of it. Should be okay. It's still looking fine. Get a bit closer. Keep whacking the guy. This is going okay. He's just stood still for a second. I guess she? Like, there's a... I think... As a King's Bond fella that Dolan was on about, like, are they able to just manifest as any gender they want? In which case, is it a they, not a she inside? I don't know. But there's a woman inside of here, at very least. I know that much. Plenty of damage in. Activate fire ones. Fire Higgledy does an amazing job getting on damage. So that's like 700 damage each time. This is going to be worried because the guy's able to do lots of big attacks. You. Oh, this is a bad one. I can't see the guy. I think we're getting our damage on. These rocks are fine. Let's destroy them a little. There we go. Plenty of rocks are being destroyed. Activate Mr. Fire Higgledy. This is where we'd be a little bit worried.
Evan, sorry.
Why did he suddenly switch to attacking the middle? Okay, fair enough. Sure. He wasn't attacking the middle before though, was he? I thought he was locked onto me, like off on the side. I'll not lie, I don't know how you're meant to avoid that attack. It is not very easily telegraphed where it's gonna hit. Use some Soraway sweets.
I owe you my life.
Yes, I can be ruined. There we go. Get our damage on him. He should fall down in a moment. I think he's in the middle of doing this attack first. So it doesn't actually matter if we do more damage, just wait a second. Now it matters.
Don't let me down.
Activate that.
Weakness.
Done plenty of damage on him. We do want to beat up that, yeah, crystal? I don't know what you'd call it. That dark floaty thing. It's good at getting away from. It just keeps moving around. Oh, we're getting good damage on it. There we go. Floaty crystal is gone. Now we just keep eating them up. So still going better than it did last time, I think, in terms of healing items having been used. So we've got a lot more in our reserves still. We're fine. Just keep whacking him with my sword. It's actually a pretty good spot for these Higgledies to be to summon their god. Is it a buff? That looks like it's lightning is what it is. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. I should have moved away. But we can immediately get a roll in the back. That's good. That's good. Roland has returned. I believe he was healed very slightly, so I'll heal him a little more. Activates fire Higgledies. Fine, guy's teleported, he's here. Good, I can get plenty of damage on him. He's still able to be hit plenty of damage. Trying to keep track of what he's doing so I can get away from anything big. But we seem to be okay.
You shall go no further.
Activate the Higgledy Knight. Higgledy Knight has always helped. Back away. I'd kinda seen that coming, but I was stuck in an attack. We're fine though. We've all got moderately good health. And he's done it a second time. I didn't think he'd do it a second time, so I wasn't really looking out for it. Oh well. Activate the Higgledy God, Bella. There we go. Keep getting my attacks in. Summon Lightning. This is fine. We want to keep an eye on the Dark type Higgledies. They get a revival. That would be nice. Necessity, but it would be nice. There we go. Summon the Lightning. Oh, and he's off doing his big old laser. I don't like his laser. There we go. It's been avoided. Still getting good damage. The Dark Higgledies are still not wanting to revive Roland, which is a shame. That attack there is still going to understand and tell exactly. I'm just going to assume he's not going to keep doing it, although that assumption didn't work last time. Because I can read his tells for other attacks, because he actually summons things.
Help me, friends!
Okay, never mind. I thought that was the Dark Place. I thought we'd get more of that. Still though, we're doing fine. Sending in more Lightning. Is back in the way, so I thought that might be something else, but we get our Higgledies over. If I can get to them here, we get rolling back.
Show me your path!
There we go. Of course he moves as I do that. Of course he does. We're not going to bother healing Rolands just yet. This guy's doing plants. Okay. Fair enough. Got a green thing that he does, doesn't he? I did a dodge. I avoided the first half of that, and then I didn't avoid the second half of the damage. I don't understand why it's in two halves.
Make yourselves useful.
Ah well. We got Roland, that's fine. Leander may be gone, but Roland isn't. Roland's the one I care about. I want to be using my circular AoE. Get rid of all those rocks. There we go. We're doing fine. Okay, he's about gone. There we go. We've hit him up now. That should be him falling down in a second. There we go.
Eat this.
Just keep trying to get rid of him, mostly. And then do the AoEs to get rid of his crystal. I think all the crystals are gone. Managed to get those quite quickly this time. The Amber is still gone. I am gone too now, so we do a resurrect. I'm thinking the Savior's tier. There's no point saving them. Like, this is the last big fight. Fire Higgledies, please help. I have enough MP for that. Again, I dodged, it just didn't let me dodge the attack. I don't understand that. It's such a mean attack as well, that just one-shots me at this phase of the game. Didn't one-shot me there. Okay, maybe it doesn't one-shot. Maybe I've just been unlucky in the attacks. This is fine though. I can get rolling back apparently. I should hide at the very edge. Roland have a Sovereign Sword away, get this back to full health. Whereas him again. Get no damage.
Make yourselves useful.
This is a lovely spot to have the Higgledy God. Whatever it ends up doing. Yeah, because that does a lot of damage.
No.
That does more though. I don't know how you're meant to read that attack and then dodge it. I don't know. I really don't. Like, I've tried. I've tried. Like, he just hovers in the air for a second, then does it. But him hovering in the air for a second is what he does anyway. So I don't know how you're meant to read it in order to avoid it.
Show me your power.
Like, somehow there I only took 150 damage? I don't know. Try and get Roland back. Oh, there we are. Sovereign Swordway gets him nice and happy. Am I able to change to Roland? Yes, I am. There we go. Stay at the edge. Now we go back to Murray. Can get a Higgledy Knight, so I'm gonna activate him. There we go. Getting the damage in. I mean, I did dodge it. I dodged like the first half of that damage. I just don't know how you dodge the whole thing. That really gets me each time. I don't know how to stop it. Yeah, there goes Evan getting hit. It's probably okay. I've been buffed, so that definitely helps. The combo attack in. Plenty of damage right there. Back away. I got hit, but I did predict the backing away and I saw it. It's just it's a big AoE. Activate them. Dead again. Damn it, I only just got up close to it. Still though, we're doing fine, and apparently the Dark Higgledies are prepared. Roland is back. Roland could do some healing, as could Evans. She's a sword away Sovereign Sweet now. I'm staying still, so just getting my chance in there for a nice combo hit. It's a little more, yeah, but I'm still awful at avoiding that one attack. I don't know how to get better at avoiding it. Like, I'd assume there is a way to reliably avoid it. Like, it's a reasonable thing to assume you can avoid. It's just a case of I've not figured out how to. We're getting a good amount of damage in there. That's going really well. Back away. Again,
Evan!
I backed away. I saw it coming that time. I couldn't actually avoid it. Come on. Doing a big combo hits. Does a lot of damage. Like, I've gotten better at reading that. However, yeah, we're low on health. Can do a resurrect. Oh, our Dark Hegel base are ready. He's gonna teleport to the center. There we go. And I can get my damage on him. Activate the Higgledy Gods. Does good damage. And he's done that transform again. That's not good. No, just let the damage happen. We'll play as Leander for a moment. I don't know why Lofty's so keen for me to talk to him. But I need to do that right now? When the music started playing, I'm assuming that means this is like the end. But at the same time, I'm not entirely convinced this is how battle's about to finish. Because he does a lot of damage with those lasers. Like, far too much damage. And I don't know how to properly avoid them, and I'm out of actual healing. What's he doing? He's about to murder me. In which case, use a Savior's Tear.
Sorry.
But this is very close. But this last phase is what's gonna get me. I can't cancel out with that combo attack. I hope I'm okay. Like, we can just get our abilities to spam. So it means I can just stay at a distance, mostly. Like, we just get unlimited abilities to use. Need to back away. We're fine apparently though. Never mind. This is all good. Less good if I'm here. I think for this phase we want to be right next to him.
Evan!
Evan's been knocked down. The Horned One's about to not be in this space. It's about to be damageable again. In which case, I think we bring Evan back. This is our last revive. We don't have any more of this. We just need our damage. We just need the damage. And there we go. That was a lot closer than I would have liked it to have been. We're on Dragon's Head again.
It's now or never, forevermore, for the whole world!
This feels like a victory. There we are.
Alessandra, is it really you?
It is, my love. But you did not free me from within the Horned One.
Hmm?
The Horned One was not born of the wrath of the gods as you had thought. I wanted to be with you. I wanted it so much that I gave up the power of the Kingmaker.
What?
Once freed, that vast, insatiable power gave rise to a monster. The Horned One.
No.
Do you know how kingmakers are born. They are born when a soul is sacrificed in order that a great power may be tamed. In unbinding my soul, I unleashed that power. By abandoning it, I committed an unforgivable crime. A crime for which I was punished.
So you have not returned to me.
Forgive me, my love. I am that which sealed away the Horned One's power. Only through my sacrifice could the power which poured forth from him be contained.
Then, by unleashing him, I have undone what good you wrought.
No, my love. For a great evil has left the world. The Horned One is defeated. And so, my role in containing him has come to an end. My soul can be at peace, at long, long last. Thank you for never ceasing to love me. We will meet again, dear heart. Not in this world, but somewhere, someday.
It's kind of a bittersweet ending then.
Goodbye, my love, my Doloran. Goodbye.
Alyssa, no. Not yet. Alyssa!
He looks to have gotten over his jaundice problem. His skin's no longer a sickly kind of yellow-green. So, could be worse.
Doloran.
Alessandra is no more. Allegoria will not rise again. All that I have loved is lost. Roland? Tell me. What great wrong did I do to deserve this? Was it in surrendering to love that I erred? Or in accepting a crown of which I was not worthy?
You did no wrong.
Okay.
You just did what you could to keep your love for Alessandra alive and save your kingdom. That's life. People do what they can, try to live as best they can. And then the tide of history comes and sweeps them all away. My country was swept away too. I tried to stop it. Tried to prevent the war that would end it all. But you can't hold back the tide. And so it rolled in.
I have an idea. Why don't we make a new Allegoria?
A what?
Huh?
If it can't be brought back, I mean. We can build a new one instead.
A new one?
We did it. We built a new kingdom from nothing. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after. It was small at first, but it grew and grew, and thanks to its wonderful people, it eventually became a great nation. You can do the same, Doloran.
You truly think this possible?
And to be fair, the humans don't have a kingdom yet. You got the Mer people? Actually, no, humans do. They got Broadleaf. Never mind. I take that back.
Maybe that's why I was brought here. The country Evan and I built together. It changed things for you, Doloran. For this whole world. No one needs to be a slave to the past anymore. Now we can look to the future.
Evan Petty Whisker Tildrum. You are yet young, but you are a great king indeed.
You really think so?
I will start afresh. I will build a new kingdom. For the sake of my departed subjects. For the sake of my beloved.
Hear, hear!
Yeah, Petty Whisker, that is Evan's surname. We've got whatever that is. It's not quite the Aurora Borealis, is it? But, yeah, it's something. Have a victory parade kind of thing.
Evan?
We come before you today to make a solemn oath in the presence of all our peoples.
United we stand as one single land.
I like the crowd down below and how low resolution some of them are. That's quite fun. Yeah, something's happening to Roland. So it's time, huh?
Hey!
There you are, Roland. Is it? Are you?
Hey.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't have to see this. Well, this is goodbye. Guess it's about time I was heading back home. You're not gonna stay here with me? Doesn't look that way. I can feel it. It's pulling me back. Your world is... Yeah, before I came here, I watched it be destroyed. And be returning to nothing but death and despair. I know that. But whatever's waiting for me, I'm able to face it. I built this kingdom with you. If I can do that, I can do anything. Taught me a lot, Evan Petty Whisker Children. I won't forget. Not ever. Roland. Aww. Reverse Isekai. Well, off he goes. It's not often in Isekai you actually go back to the real world.
Well, Evan, see you around.
Goodbye, Roland.
And off he goes. And we finally learn who this person is in here?
Evan?
Who are you?
I think you know.
You're King Ferdinand, aren't you? You've been helping me all along.
Yes and no. I am Ferdinand, but it's really you who's been helping me.
What?
Everything I've told you, you told me first.
I don't understand.
This is going to sound strange, but I can send my mind through time. It's a gift I've had since I was born. And using it to visit you seemed like the obvious thing to do.
How does that seem obvious at all?
I mean, who wouldn't want to find out what his famous father was like as a child?
Yeah, this is Evan's son.
Father?
Wait.
Yes, you are my father, and I am your son.
What?
I promised that I would live up to your legendary achievements, but before I could do that, I had to see them for myself.
Okay, I didn't see
The things
this
I said to
happening.
you, those words of wisdom, they were all yours.
But Ferdinand lived long ago. He...
I'm afraid that was just Bodley's little joke. She's no historian, you see. She's a seer. She didn't tell you what had happened. She told you what was going to happen. About how I would become the first king to unite the whole world.
So you did? I mean, you will?
Yes, you started it all by uniting the 5 great realms. But there were plenty of others. Smaller perhaps, but realms just the same. Each with its own particular problems. Poverty, war, and any number of other things. None of them easy to solve. But solve them you did. One by one by one.
And you?
Yes, I carried on what you started. And in the end, I finished it.
So the real takeaway is that Evan canonically does have sex. It's an important part we need to take away from that.
I come before you, a true king at last. I, Ferdinand, have brought together
among
the
other
peoples
things.
of every nation
yeah.
under the heavens. The great work my beloved father began is finally complete, and the world stands united under a single banner. I hereby swear, in the name of King Evan, to safeguard this hard-won peace, for as long as I shall live.
And with that, my promise to Nella was fulfilled at long, long last.
There we go, I guess. That was the game. I very much enjoyed this. This was a fun game. Like, I do want to try and get the final level for Kingdom before I can wrap this up as a, like, series and, like, probably just a stream. Because we're not far from getting the final level for Kingdom. But what's after this, I don't actually know. I'm not going to tab out to check, but I do have, like, a games to play list on my Steam. So I'll pick something out from there. I'm thinking it's probably not going to be JRPG, we've just done one. At some point I do want to get around to playing Xenoblade 2. I've got it on my Switch, I have a capture card. That would be something I can stream. And something I would quite like to get around to stream. However, I think we need a break from JRPGs. So I'm thinking maybe Metroidvania of some kind? Maybe do Headlander, I've been wanting to get around to for a while. There's also Blasphemy, I believe the game is called. Could be a fun one. Or I could just do something nice and chill. Might go back to making some stuff in Manor Could be quite fun. Like, that would not be something I'm against at all. Yeah, Blasphemous could be fun. I'd worry about doing it alongside Elden Ring, because it's two very thematically similar games. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I had a blast with this game. I did not know much going on at all. But there was a lot to it. Like, there was a surprising amount. Like, yeah, it's your typical JRPG. It's all about friendship making everything work out, right? And Yeah, you could argue that's not very deep, but it's a well-told story. And I'm not going to argue about the complexity of it. Like, I don't need to have a complex game. I just have a nice, chill, cozy game. I had fun with it. Yeah, like, nothing wrong with power and friendship. That's all fine. And despite it being the whole power of friendship stuff, it did have, like, complexity to it. Like, there's enough going on that it was fun, you know? Also, I'm liking this art at the end. Like, this is stuff drawn just as, like, what happens after the game, seemingly. Because there was... was it Leander? Getting married to the Queen of Waterplace. There you've just got a picture of, I'm assuming Roland is a frog after taking that thing. And the other guy gave the frog pill too. That's sweet. It's the them getting on together, and presumably that's Evan's parents in the background. Never saw his mother, did we? That is a ghost of his mother and father, seemingly. Watching over him and now singer. Like, this has been a lovely game. But it's definitely something I would recommend to people if they think they would like something like it. It's not going to change your mind on like the genre as a whole, but it's a lovely time. Nice little bit of RTS. You got your typical JRPG stuff with kind of more ARPG combat. It's nice. It's nice. I'm not entirely sure how long these credits are going to go by for. Typically though, at the end of a longer series like this one, I do just let the credits go by because people deserve recognition. And I fully plan to do that. Biggest issue with that idea, however, being when I did Cyberpunk, I think that was like an hour and a half of credits. So that was fun. That was fun. I'm hoping it's not quite that way. Oh yeah, but watercolor art is gorgeous. It really is. Like, we didn't have to have this watercolor art at the end, but it's nice. It's really nice. It's looking like it might be the end of the credits there. The very least end of the main credits, there might be a secondary credits. But we'll see. We'll see. It's looking like the first cutscene.
We'll be arriving at the World Unification Summit shortly, Mr. President. Thanks.
World Unification.
You seem happy.
That's
Not
Roland.
really. We still have a mountain to climb. I can't imagine convincing all the nations of the world to sign up to this will be easy. It's never been done before, I guess, but if you could pull it off, wow. Oh, it's been done all right. Really?
I mean, a lot nicer than a nuke drop.
In a little country a long, long way from here.
That's nice. So you get a little wrap up of what happens with Roland. You obtain some clothes. I'll start again from after fighting Dollar. I'm gonna say yes, we're gonna put it in a different save slot. So I don't quite know what that means. Let's kick this back to the menu. I mean, I guess we jump into the completed one. I suppose if we can get to level 4 kingdom, that's all I want. And... okay. So if we just leave, that's us back to the main game. Okay. Goodbye, Dalaran. We'll leave you here, I guess. But yeah. Collecting the money and such.
Wow.
That doesn't really matter. But we want to be able to level up our kingdom. Which means we need to find 7 people to recruit. A good few missions have popped up. Seemingly post-game missions. First of all, though, in fact, rather than there, the casino. Not because of gambling. I don't think you can this game. But because we need to go Swift Solutions. That's right
Welcome
next
to
it.
Swift Solutions.
Can I get any citizens post-game? No, I can't.
Oh,
Well,
by the way,
goodbye, you. We recruit anyone? No. I kind of assumed there'd be more citizens to recruit at this point. That has me slightly worried, because that means there's maybe just 7 citizens we need to find out in the world. And we've got another mission here to take up. That's okay. That's okay, we can do that. We have a child to look for.
Hey there.
Yeah, we have another child in Ding Dong Dell somewhere. We're not inside of here. Like, this is just a building you happen to be able to go inside of. We don't need to find the child. I doubt it's that important. You guys look like you might have someone important for me to recruit. Is it you? Ah, you're a servant. Surely must know I can't possibly go picking flowers in the opposite mountain by
Excuse
myself.
me.
You know,
Gosh.
I'm just wanting to get the people, so I'm just gonna skip through this.
Thank you.
So I don't think this gets me a person. I don't think that needs to be my active quest. Do we not have any, like, people we can just pick up? Because if not, I'm not going to bother trying to level up this. I need to find 7 people. I kind of assumed there'd be, you know, more missions to complete and get more people. Like, there's one back in the square, apparently. It's probably easier to do local teleport to the square. Like, it's gonna be difficult to get the last 7 people. I'm not doing this if it's a ground. I just wanted to see what the kingdom be like with the last person. So you look important. Not you're some kind of inspector. You've not got a proper name. You're not recruitable. Damn it. Damn it. I'd had my hopes up.
Thanks.
Trying to think, how can I get 7 more people? So I got all the people I could prior to doing that last mission. And that gets me some fancy robes. You know, that could be a nice mission. If I was going to continue the game further. I might in my own time a little bit. It's unlikely, I won't lie. Not because the game isn't fun, just because I tend not to play like games I stream in my off time much at all. It's going to be an exception with me doing some of the more grindy bits off stream. But yeah, there's not anyone there. You know what? I think that's probably just where we wrap things up then. Because I think we've done everything I could reasonably want to do in this game. There's more that I could unreasonably do. But I'd rather not do the unreasonable stuff like finding another 7 citizens from God knows where. Because of all the missions I've currently got, we've apparently got this one would get me somebody. That's it. So that's something you can find in other missions, another 6 missions, sorry. With, yeah, literally anyone to recruit. Which I'm not bothered enough to go, like, scavenging for. Like, there is somewhere going to be more missions. Like, I might have just missed some small places, like Capstan upon Hull, maybe the Forest of Nile wants me to get people. Like, there is a mission here, apparently. Like, are you a named person?
Hey.
You are. I'm not going to read his stuff, but he's likely given a mission that
Excuse
means I can
me?
recruit him, because he's got a name. Let's see. Work out his full name. What a weird thing. Begins of Sin, ends in Gull. What comes in between? I can just make a guess. I'm gonna go option 2. Nah, I'm not convinced. No, that's silly. I'm not doing that. But yeah, for now, I think that is it. That's all we're gonna do. And I have loved the game. I'm not gonna drag this on. Nah, it's been a great fun. It's been great fun. I hope you've all enjoyed it as well. I will figure out what I'm doing next. But for now, that is all from Ni no Kuni 2. I very much appreciate the company everyone's given me during it, and I'll hopefully see you all about. Bye for now.